Hello friends, welcome. I'm sure you would be aware that the UPSC has published its notification for the National Defence Academy and the Naval Academy examination 1, that is the part 1, 2016. The last date for submission of the online application is 29th January 2016. Now this is the place where you can go and fill the application online, www.upsconline.nic.in. Now once you click on that, you will go to this site and then you have to click on this place where the arrow is indicating online application for various examinations for UPSC. When you click that, it will take you to this page, and this is where you have to click for the NDA, and the last date is 29/1/2016. And the examination is going to be held on 17th April 2016, which is going to be a Sunday, and you can download the admit card in April 2016. The detail will be available and notified as and when it is available on the website, UPC website. Now the fees for online submission is ₹100, which is exempted in case of SC/ST. Now just to make you understand about the entire flowchart of the National Defence Academy and the NDA and the Naval Academy examination process, the UPSC gives the notification. In this case, it's already done. You apply for it, and once you apply for that, and if you clear the UPSC examination, then you go through an interview called Service Selection Board interview. If you clear through the Service Selection Board interview, then you go through a medical examination immediately after that. The entire process of the Service Selection Board is of 5 days. And if you want to know more about it, you can go to the YouTube and type AFOSOP. It stands for Armed Forces Officer Selection Orientation Program. And also you can follow AFOSOP on the Facebook. Okay, now if you clear the medicals also, then you go through a training process at the National Defence Academy or the Naval Academy. And in case we go to the National Defence Academy, after 3 years of training there, you go to the respective Army, Navy or Air Force training centers for your final training before you are finally commissioned as gazetted class 1 officers. So this is the entire flow chart in a nutshell. Now just to tell you something about the National Defence Academy. Now National Defence Academy, this is the picture of that, and this is the logo, Seva Parmo Dharma. Now it's a joint tri-services academy. It is located at Pune, Khadakwasla, and once you are recommended through the Service Selection Board, you go through 3 years of training at the National Defence Academy, where besides the military training, you will also go through academic training where you will be doing BSc, BSc IT or BA. And once you finish with that, you will be sent to your respective training centers depending upon whether you are an Army optee or a Navy or a Air Force optee. So I will go to Indian Military Academy at Dehradun if you are an Army person. You will go to the Air Force Academy Hyderabad in case you opted for Air Force, and go to the Naval Academy Cochin in case you opted for Navy. Now for more details on the National Defence Academy, this is the website where you can go, nda.nic.in. You will get more details about the National Defence Academy. Now just to tell you the vacancies that are available for the NDA and NA examination, National Naval Academy examination 2016. For the NDA, Army has 208 vacancies, Navy has 42, and the Air Force has 70, total 320. Whereas in case of Naval Academy, you have under the 10+2 cadet entry scheme, you have a total of 55 seats. So that makes a total of 375 vacancies available to you. So once you opt, if in case you tick for Army, Navy, Air Force and Naval Academy with the same one examination that you give on that date, Sunday, you become eligible for all of them. Now just to check the eligibility criteria for this examination, only male candidates unmarried are eligible to apply. Your age should be between 2nd July 1997 to 1st July 2000. If you are before that or after the border extreme, you are not eligible. Now the educational qualification required is for Army wing of the NDA, you should be 12th pass under the 10+2 pattern. In case we are going for Air Force, again you have to be 10th plus under 10+2 pattern or equivalent, with physics and maths being compulsory. Similarly for the Navy, again physics and maths is compulsory. Candidates who are appearing in 12th standard currently under the 10+2 pattern are also eligible to appear. Now that's important. जिन लोगों ने अभी 12th दिया नहीं है, इस साल देने वाले हैं, they are also eligible. Okay, now let's see where are the various examination centers. Now these are the places where the examinations are conducted: Agartala, Ahmedabad, Aizawl, Allahabad, Bangalore, Bareilly, Bhopal, Chandigarh, Chennai, Cuttack, Dehradun, Delhi, Dharwad, Dispur, Gangtok, Hyderabad, Imphal, Itanagar, Jaipur, Jammu, Jorhat, Cochin, Kohima, Calcutta, Lucknow, Madurai, Mumbai, Nagpur, Panji, Patna, Port Blair, Raipur, Ranchi, Sambalpur, Shillong, Shimla, Srinagar, Trivandrum, Thiruvananthapuram, Tirupati, Udaipur, and Visakhapatnam. Total 41 centers. These centers can be, one or two up down. It can happen, but should be careful on the kind of center that you choose, because it becomes difficult to change it subsequently. So be careful once you fill the centers. Now the scheme of examination for the NDA Naval Academy is, now you've got two papers. One is called the mathematics, or the paper one is mathematics. The code for that is 01. It is a 2.5 hours of paper, and the marks are 300. And the second paper on the same day is journal ability test, which is code 2. It is again a 2.5 hours paper. The marks are total 600. So a total of 300 plus 600 is 900 marks UPSC examination. Now a point to note is, these examinations are objective type question. You have to answer it on the OMR sheet. I'm sure you would have practiced on some stage in your academic career. And then there is for every 3 wrong answers there is 1 minus mark, so that is 1/3 for each wrong. Now just to give you a detail or the block syllabus of this, under both the mathematics and the general ability, for in the maths, these are the 7 broad categories: algebra, matrices and determinants, trigonometry, analytical geometry, both 2D and 3D, differential calculus, vector algebra, statistics and probability. By and large, the syllabus is of 10th and 11th standards syllabus ka, because some people opt for other than mathematics in the 11th, 12th. So catering for that, less of 12th, more of 10th. And similarly, in the general ability test, there are 2 parts. Part A is English, which is of 200 marks, and Part B is general knowledge, which is of 400 marks. Now within the Part B, there are 6 subsections, that is section A to section F. Section A is physics, chemistry, general science, social studies, geography, and section F is current affairs. Now what is those percentages that are shown are the weightage assigned to each of these rows. So physics has 25, social studies and geography has 20, chemistry has got 15, and you can see others have 10. So relatively you can plan. Now one important thing is, in case if you don't clear the paper 1, that is mathematics, the paper 2 is not corrected. So that's a important information, that if you don't pass mathematics, you will not be, your paper, general ability paper, is not even corrected. So you have to do well in mathematics. In fact, you should do well both. Now just to give you an idea and the block detailed syllabus under these category, I'll tell you first of mathematics and then of the other one. Now mathematics, algebra, you can pause this video and see that in detail which are the various subtopics under it. The second is matrices and determinants, and you have trigonometry, analytical geometry of 2 and 3 dimensions, the details are given. Then you have differential calculus, then you have integral calculus and differential calculus, equation, sorry. Details are given, and lastly you have vector algebra and statistics and probability, and I can pause it and see the details. Now similarly, in the paper 2, that is general ability test, you have in the part A English, which is of 200 marks. Now in the English part A, that is in the portion, it has got maximum 200 marks, and primarily it is designed to test the candidate's understanding and proficiency in English language, and the syllabus covers grammar and usage, the vocabulary, the comprehension and cohesion. So these are the things. It is important because in part A, out of 600, 200 marks is purely for English, so you have to do well in this. And in the part B, that is the general knowledge part, which again has got 400 marks, various sections I have already briefed you. Now let's go to each section and see a little bit in detail what are the various topics under each of them. Now in the section A, that is physics, it is physical properties, states of matter, motion of object, effects of heat, sound waves, rectilinear propagation of light, natural and artificial magnets, static and current electricity. Now some of the working principles of following gadgets: simple pendulum, simple pulley, siphon, levers, balloon, pumps, hydrometer, pressure cooker, thermos flask, gramophone, telegraph, telephone, periscope, telescope, microscope, mariner's compass, lightning conductors, and safety fuses. Now in the part that is section B, that is chemistry, now the details are physical and chemical changes, preparation, properties of hydrogen, acid, base and salts, carbon, fertilizers, material used in the preparation of various substances, structure of atom. In the section C, that is general science, which is the weightage is 10%, that is biology. The various subtopics are difference between living and non-living thing, basis of life, growth and reproduction, elementary knowledge of human body, common diseases and its prevention, food, solar system, and achievements of eminent scientists. Now, in the section D, that is the social studies, the social study part, you have history, freedom movement extra, Indian history, freedom movement of India, constitution, administration, fire plan, panchayati rule, various welfare schemes, basic teachings of Mahatma Gandhi, all those things. Then you have American War of Independence, French Revolution, Industrial Revolution, Russian Revolution, impact of science of technology, one world concept, United Nations, and all those things. One shield, democracy, socialism, communism, role of India in present world. In section E, that is geography, which consists of about 20% weightage of the general ability tests. The details are Earth, its shape and size, latitude, longitude, concepts of time, international date line, movement of Earth and their effects, origin of Earth, rocks and their classification, weathering, mechanical, chemical, earthquake and volcanoes, ocean currents and tide, atmosphere and its composition, temperature, planetary winds, cyclones, humidity, condensation, precipitation, types of climate, and major natural regions in the world. Again, regional geography of India, mineral and power resources, location, distribution of agriculture and industrial activities, seaports, mainland routes, and all those things. Items of import and exports of India. And lastly, in the current affairs section, it consists of 10% weightage. The topics are knowledge of important events that have happened in India in the recent years. So you should be thorough with the current affairs. There is no defined syllabus. Then important world events, and then prominent personalities both in India and international, include those connected with the cultural activities and sports. So this is in a nutshell the entire syllabus of the. Now what you have to understand is you have to be, since it is objective type, you have to be thoroughly preparing for all these things. And if you don't clear mathematics, your general ability test is not cleared. Maths, you have to be good. English, 200 marks in the paper 2, so you have to be good in that. And within the general knowledge part B, physics, chemistry, social studies and geography constitute the major portion. Others you have to still do it. Now in case you want a detailed syllabus for the NDA and Naval Academy, and also the last 10 years of NDA and Naval Academy question papers, you can send me a mail at afosop@gmail.com. I'll be happy to mail you those question papers, and I'm sure they will help you in your preparation. More than that, we are starting a fresh batch for NDA written coaching starting from 1st February to 31st March, a 2-month program. And in case you are interested, you can register yourself, or you can want to know more details, you can contact us on this email afosop.w@gmail.com. Please do not forget afosop.w@gmail.com. Or in case you want to contact us through WhatsApp or through message or through call, our numbers are 7798647177, and the alternate number is 8275577650. Now the program highlights would be, besides the written, that is 2 months of written, every day you will have 1 hour of SSB orientation program, so that by the time your written results are cleared, not only your written is clear, you are also fairly clear about what is SSB and how the preparation has to be done. So every day 1 hour you will have the SSB program. And besides that, you will have 8 sessions of self-management leadership workshop. Now, to understand what is the self-management leadership, if you go to the YouTube and type AFOSOP, there is one video called SSB Interview Decoded, where the concept of self-management leadership is explained. So you will get 8 sessions of that, and the topics under it will be the following: leadership and personality development, communication skill, managing examination stress, memory management and effective study technique, mind management, identifying and eliminating performance barriers, say no to peer pressure, and handling failures effectively. Now all those people who are interested, please understand there are limited seats only, and it will be purely on the first come first serve basis. So I'll request you to kindly register yourself for the above program. Just to last date to apply online is 29 January 2016. The application will get online close at 11:59 p.m. The date of examination is 17th April 2016. Both the papers, paper 1 and paper 2, will be conducted on the same day, and you can download the admit card in the month of April. That will be notified through newspaper as well as through UPSC site. And our classes are starting from 1st February 2016 to 31st March 2016. Thank you for watching. I would request you to kindly share this video with your friends. Thank you very much.